Whilst loads of parents and pupils are happy that homeschooling is finally over, there has been some criticism of this kind of big bang return approach and if it'll lead to any obstacles which could block the next phase of reopening.
We think that the government's approach in allowing 10 million students to go back at once is reckless. It does risk another spike. And if indeed infection rates go up, then it is entirely the government's responsibility.
Well, to try and mitigate that, high school sports halls have become COVID test centres. Students will have 3 tests at school over the next couple of weeks before then carrying them out at home. Face masks are also required. Gateacre High School in Liverpool was the pilot for testing run by the army, but they've now taken it over themselves.
Obviously it's not something that, when we got into the education profession, we never expected to be doing this. But we really want the kids to be back in school. We want them to be safe.
Tests are carried out on a consent basis only. One union told me they're hearing that that's as low as 50% in some places, which can be problematic for head teachers.
It is that. I can't say no. It can't. It isn't. That's down to the government guidance. It's not mandatory, so therefore we've got to encourage our parents, encourage our students to be tested. And to be fair, they have backed us. Over 70% now as of this morning, and continue to increase because parents are now saying, OK, we're coming back to school. They've got onto the fact that they need to be tested.
Some people are a bit annoyed about it, and everyone has their different views on what's going on. But I really do think it's essential. At the end of the day, it's just a test.
But testing won't pick up every case of COVID.
The lateral flow tests, when they're done in that supervised way, it's the chance of a false positive is less than 1 in 1,000.
And there are concerns that a couple of numbers is all it will take. On the Isle of Man, A-levels and GCSEs have been cancelled. Schools are closed as cases rise following the island's short-lived return to normality, a lesson some say the mainland should have learned from. But here, small feet make leaps into freedom today. But the enthusiasm of day one will have to continue if we're to reach the next date in the reopening timetable.